Alright, so today we're going to be catching cheaters in GeoGuessr. So if you don't know how this works, basically you'll be given a replay of a match and you'll you'll see how they play, and if they did something shady, like maybe they stopped to Google something, or maybe they like put their pin like immediately down on the 5K without like zooming in or anything, they're probably cheating, and you can put that as such. And today we are going to be reviewing some more cases. I've already done some of this earlier, but like the well, first off, my microphone was off, so that was kind of embarrassing. But I also did some of these earlier, and it was pretty fun. So immediately we're going to be in Japan. Let's see how they play. Um, yeah, so they're just kind of walking around. It's some like tracker coverage. Is this okay? So he got to the Japanese, and he's in okay. He's in Israel. I don't know. I guess he thought the characters were Hebrew, I guess. I mean, I don't think it's guilty. So, sure. Next case. We got somewhere in Europe, maybe like Austria or something like that. We got like mountains. We got like, it's very green, kind of hilly. Yeah, I think that kind of fits. So it's a moving game. It's up here. You can see the game mode and the rating. So like, so this person had 900, 1,000 rated players. So like, that's kind of like in the mid pack. Oh, okay. Wait a second. I have to go back on that. We might have caught our first cheater. Yep. If you just saw there, he put his pin exactly on the 5K, like directly on it, and he kind of moves off. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to go to Salzburg to make it look like I'm not cheating." Yeah, guilty of scripting, not guilty googling. It's easy as that. Then we go to the next case. Okay, where is this? Okay, so if we're down here, we're going to be in, I think it's Uruguay. With how cloudy it is. It's very grassy, very flat. Yeah, pretty good chances of Uruguay. It's a moving game, 900 to 1,000 rated player, and immediately clicks. Oh, it's actually Argentina. Oh, and he puts his marker on the 5K. Now he's going to Uruguay for some reason. Okay. So the weird thing about this was that if you look back from when he first put his marker down, he actually doesn't immediately click on the 5K. He clicks like in the ocean. It's not the Falkland Islands, but it's like just in the ocean. And then he clicks Uruguay. Then he clicks on the location, the exact location. And then he just goes Uruguay because like, oh, it looks like Uruguay. Okay. Pretty obvious scripting, and not guilty for Googling. Submit. Okay, now we're going to be in India. More likely to be in the north because the script, there's a line at the top, so it's like more likely to be like a Hindi-derived script rather than the ones in the south, which are more like separate characters. Um, so as we can see, it's a moving game, 900 to 1,000, and okay, he put his mark on the 5K again. So we got another scripter here. Pretty obvious. And what we got here? Um, this is interesting. I guess it'd be like South Korea, yes. That's what I want to say. Let's see where the cheater thinks this is. Okay, it is South Korea. And he immediately zooms in on Jeju. So as you see, he didn't put his marker immediately on the 5K, but he also immediately zooms into Jeju. So this is no move, 1100 to 1200, so definitely a higher rated skill, a higher rated player. And with connection, we can also look at the location itself just to get our own interpretation of it. Yeah, you can see there is ocean south, Maybe there's some other thing that you recognize because, like, obviously he's higher rated than I am, or he's like around the same range. So, I mean, if it's South Korea and like there's ocean south, you would either go south coast or just the very south of South Korea. So I can kind of see this as being legit. So it goes in, goes to Jeju, and just clicks. So he doesn't immediately go like down here. And that leads me to believe it's actually legit. So I'm going to say not guilty scripting, not guilty Googling. Because there was a sign, but he didn't bother going over there. Actually, no, you can't go there because there's no move, but yeah. Yeah, not guilty for either of them. I think that's safe to say. Ooh, what is this? This is either like India or like Cambodia. I can't tell just yet. I don't really know what I'm leaning towards. I'm gonna lean more towards Cambodia. There's like a rice farmer in the background. At least I think that's what that is. I might be wrong, but we got a no move, 1100 to 1200 rated. I guess he's kind of treated as like an NPC. Okay, zooms into Cambodia. Just clicks Phnom Penh. I mean, that's a fairly reasonable guess. I mean, you do get a lot of coverage in South Cambodia, and judging by the low quality camera, um, the guy in the background, that building right there, I'd say this is legit. I'm gonna go not googling for either of them, or not guilty, whatever you want to call it. I always get that wrong. It's googling guilty. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so the pinpointer says Mexico, which I would agree. And I'd also probably go south, like around here, because it's very green, it's very flat, kind of. We got no move, 1100 to 1200 rating. I swear I've had a location like this that was like very familiar. Like it looks very similar. I can't tell though. Yeah, I think I've actually might have had this location before in a duel, and I think I won off this round. So yeah, and I think I did go somewhere in this area. Okay, so he's in Mexico. He clicks Oaxaca and just kind of sits there. Okay, he's putting it in eastern Oaxaca. Okay, going more west. Or not, just going more east. And yeah, I was in near Veracruz. I don't think this is guilty for either of them, so we're going to move on to the next case. And what we got here? We got India. Okay. I am like very bad with India unless there's like a language. So this is a slightly higher rate player, 1200 to 1300. So we should get some. Okay, so we got Palm Beach. So, so judging by there's a beach west, you want to go probably west. So he's in the middle, which is interesting. I wouldn't go middle, but all right, moving down the road. Oh, oh, so it's actually Goa, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is. So there must have been something that would say Goa or something like that. That maybe I missed. Oh, I think I wait. I swear I saw something that said. No, it's not. It doesn't say Goa. I thought it said that, but kind of interesting how he clicks like a bunch of different places, and then just zooms in and Goa. I'm actually not sure. This is kind of weird, but so I'm gonna say not guilty Googling. I'll leave it at insufficient evidence for scripting, but like I'm not 100% sure, so we're gonna submit that. Go on to the next case. So we got a Mexico, we got a Mexican flag. What else do we got? Just low-lying hills. I'd probably just go like middle, maybe. Yeah, it's just near Mexico City. Okay. So this is a team duel, I think, because there's duels up there. Yeah. So opponent gets Mexico. So you got Tenajaclanoria. I don't really know where that is, but okay, so our guy's in Chihuahua. The other guy's near Mexico City. Okay, so I can't really tell what he's scanning for, but he's scanning for something. Where's he going? So he's going in Coahuila, I think. Not much has happened, but um, so he's now going further south, which is interesting. I can't really tell if he's Googling or not. He's just going to Mexico City. Clicking Puebla, which is the right state. Oh, no, he's in. Oh, it's actually the wrong state. Hold on. Now this guy's pinging this specific state. Now the thing is that's weird about this round is that I don't know if this guy's Googling or not because he was like continuously moving around in the map while staring at the sign. So like if he was Googling, he might have just been like staring at the sign, like not doing anything, but he was actively moving around in the map. And I kind of want to lead me to believe that he's not Googling, but I don't really know what he saw to make him go to this state specifically. So what do we want to do for this verdict? Um, yeah, you can see, so he's in Monterey. Maybe he found the town? Maybe I missed that, but maybe he found the town. Yeah, there's 10 exec. I want to see if he's found that. Yeah, so he pinged there, but then, yeah, he doesn't zoom in far enough to see the town. Like, it definitely is there. It's like somewhere over here. So I am going to say, I don't think he's scripting. I'm going to put inefficient evidence for Googling because just because of how long he's had that sign and just kind of use that and manage to get the right state based off that. Um, so we're just gonna see. Um, I think this is good enough. I'm gonna do insufficient evidence Googling and not scripting. All right, next case. So we're gonna be in Brazil. That's pretty much it. We got a moving game, 1100 to 1200 rating, and he immediately zooms into Sao Paulo. That's it. Okay. So, I mean, obviously it's urban Brazil. I don't think this is cheating. This probably is some type of meta that allows you to see, um, that allows you to narrow it down to Sao Paulo. I don't really know that, but obviously it just kind of looks like Brazil, and the opponent, our guy might have just gone to the biggest city in Brazil and just click go next. So I'm gonna say not guilty, not scripting, or should I put insufficient evidence? No, I don't think you could have. Hmm. I'm actually gonna put insufficient evidence scripting because like you could have, but there's nothing concrete. So I'm just gonna help with that. Okay, next case. So we got here. We got was like Bolivia, I think. It was like Peru, Bolivia, something like that. No move, 1100 to 1200 rating. Yeah, it should be Bolivia. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. So my main guess is that he maybe like recognized the road because this obviously is Bolivia, but like the fact that like you wouldn't really try to like look around, maybe line up the mountain, you just immediately zoom in. Hmm. This is a tough one. Not guilty of Googling, obviously, but scripting is a different story altogether. I have to determine. I'm gonna say insufficient evidence because he might have seen the round before. We don't really know. Um, but there still is a chance that he could have like immediately had the location and just like zooms in because it is a pretty like distinct looking road, and everything was there to say that it was Bolivia, but we just can't be sure 100% that he's cheating. So I'm going to say insufficient evidence. And next one, so we got Argentina, I think, or could it be Chile? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's Argentina. Okay, so now we're getting like the fast guessing people. I don't really think this is like either scripting or Googling. Like he probably just recognizes like the pavement, the general vibe, the car, everything kind of pointed to Argentina. Like I think that gray car you probably got more in the north of Argentina rather than just a standard black car. So I'm gonna say not guilty for scripting and Googling, and we move on to the next case. What do we got here? So we got Europe, 1200 to 1300 rating, no move. Um, I guess just like France or something. Yeah, I think the mark is in France. It was near the. Oh, it's actually Germany. Okay. All right, slightly longer round than the last few. So, so we got German right there. He's kind of triple checking the sign. And now he's stopped in place. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Hmm. Alright, so he opens the map, zooms in to Switzerland, and zooms in basically in the town. Okay. Hmm. Could have been a Google. I think you kind of have to imagine it is. I don't know. He pings his teammate to go center of Germany for some reason. I don't know why he does that, but okay. Let's go back to where he zooms in on the sign, which is like here. So we got Obsthof Brandelin and Munisladen. Okay. So he zooms in on that and then kind of stops here for a second, moves the camera slightly, and then zooms. Okay, so what I like to do for these, I like to look up whatever they're doing. So we're going to do Obsthof Brandling. And yeah, it gives you, yeah, you look that up, but it gives you the town. Um, so based off that, and given the fact that he stops even more over here, he's probably looking up where this is, like on Google Maps or something like that. So now he zooms into far bottom left of Germany, clicks on the town. Yep. Yeah, this is definitely Googling. 1,000,000% Googling. So not guilty scripting and guilty of Googling. So now we hit submit and we move on. So what is this? No move, 500, 600 rating. I want to say like maybe like Lao. Yeah, it should be Lao actually, because we have the yellow plate on the right over here. This language I think looks Laotian. Um, and we're driving right. So I believe this should be Lao. But we got a no move 500 to 600 rating player. Alright, looks at the language or the sign. Yeah, we have the Lao flag right there. Some weird glitching with the camera. We love to see it. And what is this? Is he Googling? Let's see. Deepa Phone Guest House. And he zooms in Okay, he goes right there. This could, I think this is a googling because well, we saw the allow flag. Wait. Okay, but why would you go right there of all places? Yeah, you went into this region. I don't know if there's coverage there, but I think we're gonna do not guilty scripting. He saw allow flag, so like maybe he knows that, but going that exact region at 500 to 600 rating, I don't think that's. I'm gonna go guilty because zooming in on that sign at the bottom was like too sus to not be considered like a lucky guess or anything like that. All right, so we're in Europe. There's gonna be like UK, Ireland. 500 to 600 rating. No move. All right, so he's looking around. We got the Lidl, and he is okay. So it's English, obviously. Okay, it's gonna be UK, not Ireland. Conswater something. I can't read that. But it says Ulster. Isn't Ulster like Northern Ireland? I think that's right, but I could be wrong. What is he Googling? Okay. Yeah, so it is Northern Ireland. He just goes directly to Belfast. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna do some backtracking. So Conswater. Yeah, so it's a shopping center in Belfast. So based off of that, we can say that he is Googling. Not guilty and guilty of Googling. I might do a couple more just to end this off. Maybe like 2 or 3 more. So what have we got here? Maybe like a Switzerland, Austria, France, something like that. Maybe Switzerland actually. We'll see. So once again, no move, 506 rating. So we got French there. So maybe it's like the French speaking side of Switzerland because I think we did have low cam. So it looks like these no move 500 to 600 rating players love to Google, which makes sense because they're probably newer to the game. And obviously that is disallowed. All right. Yeah, so we are going to be in right near Geneva, and you click west of Geneva, and that's where it is. There's no way that you would be able to know that just from one sign at 5 or 6 rating, so this is 100% Googling, not scripting. We'll do 2 more. This is going to be Brazil. That's pretty much it. Okay, no move, 600 to 700 rating. Ooh. Not even trying to be subtle there. Okay. So let me actually pause when he clicks on it initially. Is he on the 5K? Let's see. No, but he's like slightly off. Okay. I mean, surely that is like scripting. Yeah, that looks good. Because there's no way you just do that NPC. Alright, last round. So we got South Korea again. Probably going to be mainland this time. So we got a no move 600 700 rating. I can't tell that's what to say. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's actually Jeju. Okay. Just like the last guy, we're going to do scripting. Guilty, not guilty, Googling. I think it's actually giving me all the rounds from whoever this is. So I'm actually just going to go through pretty much all rounds where this guy does this, and once we're done with that, we can be all set. So again, 600 to 700 rating, no move, probably the same guy, honestly, because everything he's doing is like the same. So we're in probably like Sweden, A-frame pole, immediately clicks the 5K. Yeah, so this script is interesting because it doesn't immediately click where the exact location is, but it clicks like slightly off. But it's still scripting, so Ooh. Alright, this will be the last one. I know I keep saying it, but this will be the last one because this is an interesting location. And from the location is gonna be like in the Alps. I don't know exactly where, but no move, 11 to 12 at a rating. I think this, yeah, this is a good one to end it off of. So we got, that's an interesting car. It's like a snowmobile. You just drive into the Alps. That's cool. So we got a wooden house. Not real, not, no, it's not wooden. What is that? We do have it, it's a ski lift, okay. So some type of ski resort. Okay, so he's zooming into Switzerland, which is where it is. He's clicking Zermatt, which is a reasonable guess because of just the snowiness. There's a lot of skiing that goes down there. He's near the Matterhorn. I don't think you could see the Matterhorn, so that doesn't really make sense, but we're actually over here. So I think we can end this off with a not guilty and not guilty for Googling or scripting. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I thought this was pretty fun, honestly. I could probably do this for like hours, but obviously I don't want to sink all my time into this. But you know, I could. But like I just said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, see you in whatever video I make next. Goodbye.